When people wonder why custom work gets so expensive, it's because you're making parts fit that shouldn't fit on things that should or should not fit. And I'm still not convinced this bracket will fit because of this swoop-de-doo in it. It looks like it hits the control arm. We'll find out after I'm done grinding the crap out of this thing. Because yes, we escalated because it's all weld. If this doesn't work, the only other option is we're going to cut that bracket off, zip, kind of like the other one that I cut off, and weld it on. So, yeah, I keep going. This is fun. This is what soaks up so much time when you start getting into custom applications, is fit and finish of parts that weren't designed to go on things that also weren't designed to be a thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, 1970s Sanrail. Yes, it's Project Street Legal for round 2 so far of stuff we're gonna do. This episode, I feel like we'll get the brakes working. Customer supplied rotors, pads, calipers, and I think I saw some lines and maybe e-brake cables. And there's boxes of stuff. I do know I have rotors, new fronts, because I just finished packing the bearings for them. So we have new bearings and races that are installed in those. What else? My only concerns are if the master cylinders, yes, pluralized, work on this thing. Whether floor mount or the 2 jammers. If the jammers don't work, talk to the owner. We might just eliminate them and get rid of that. If they do work, fine. Main thing right now is I hope they don't leak. System sort of doesn't work anyway. You push the pedal, it goes to the floor. So I've been lubing the pedal so it can sort of return. Gray area on what's going to happen. So developments or not, it's just going to work or problems. But right now, yeah, we'll tear in, get some brakes going on this thing. Like I said, I already did the rotors, or at least packed the bearings, put in new races in the front rotors. And yeah, we'll start, well, on the front, because that is what my brain just told me to do. Throw me over there. It is warm. My body is not shaped for this weather. All right, anywho, what I was getting at is, yeah, let's get this wheel off. Well, this is just going well. There, wheel. Oop. Go over there. All right, that caliper 14. Nope, scratch that brain thought. We're changing calipers. Let's crack this line. Oh, I like it. It wasn't even that tight. Oh, whoever built this, we might have been friends. Or we might be friends. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm not mad right now. NASCAR, that wasn't really tight. Nice grade 8 bolt. Or 10.9 metric. Nope, grade 8. 6 slashes. I think I said this, if you didn't know, 10.9 is the equivalent of a grade 8 in metric. All right, now I just have to do the fun thing of getting pads to unpad. There we go. Oh yeah, this has some nice buildup. All right, seeing how I don't have. Stay. This. I need a thing to get rid of that cover. Well, I'm just going to put it over there. Anywho's. Man, these things haven't been packed in a while. 10? Well, okay. I wasn't looking for that. What are you? You're probably an 8. Yes, you are. Well, call me a liar. I'm going to be real mad if there's a standard. It feels like it's actually probably standard. Anywho, it fits, so it's going to ship. Someone did some creative grinding. I'm assuming if that's wrong, they, whoever built this just kind of on something, because that should be an Allen. Well, unless it's aftermarket, but then again, I've never seen an aftermarket with, never seen an aftermarket with the bolt. Okay, it's not that tight. Everything felt good. Like no end slop or anything like that. It was built, you know, with a brain, which is always nice to come across. Yeah, this bearing. It's packed, but she has some miles on her. It's fine. What am I now going to do with this? We'll just keep it in here. There we go. Use brain. All right, this rotor's junk. Oh man, I got to transfer these studs over. I'm hoping they cooperate. Let's get that bearing. Let's get this one on first. Like I said, new races and grease seals already in this one. Blink. And front bearing. Here's a dumb tip for you guys. If you're worried about packing bearings, you know, with the old scoop and whatever hand method, just, well, pack them the best you think you can. Put them in a, put grease and the bearings in a Ziploc and just squeeze the crap out of it. The grease will force air out. Plus it gives you a nice place to lose all your bearings at once. There we go. There we go. Just put that there. Put this in. Wink. Get another rag to wipe my thumbs off. Is there a brake? Thank you. Brake cleaning is like the gift of the gods to a mechanic. As long as you're not worried about, you know, the repercussions on your health. Anywho's, put this back on. Rotate the seat. And then give her a back off. And good. Snug that bolt down. Or Allen, or whatever you guys have. Very, it's annoying to have the actual bolt here. Snug. All right, that's in. That is on. We can knock the cover back on. Let's wander away again. Alrighty, that's on. Not well. What I do with the thing, it's yellow, it matches my lift. Don't judge. It's almost like I did that before. I think I'm hitting things. There, now that's on. Okie dokes. All right, let me try to get these studs out. I did not. Well, that bearing, I was, wondering what I did with. Well, it found itself on the floor. These studs, they have Allens in them. I'm hoping, because the backside, I'm hoping they just come out. That's not gonna work. What are they, probably 6s? Maybe. We're gonna have a fight on our hands. Yeah, I don't know if these have Loctite on them. They really should. I've seen them without. All right, wrong application. There we go. Oh yeah, there's Loctite on here. I don't know if it'll pick up into threads. Come on, focus. Focus better. Is it the steam? Anyway, I'm trying to hurt myself. Oh, there we go, sort of. Yeah, if you look at the threads, that's Loctite. There, you can sort of see it, it's red there. All right, happy we did this little exercise. Now I just gotta zip them all out. Oh. All right, anyway. Nice thing about these is they're preloaded with the pads in them. So we'll slap these on. DOT, yada yada, 2007. If they flow, we'll keep them. They're not that old. If they have problems, we'll obviously replace them. Let's zip stuff together first. Yeah, these are crusty. They might work. Might hold on to them for cores just in case I got to go to O'Reilly's route or something like that and they want a core. But as far as me trusting them, that's a nope. Well, it's dripping fluid, so that's good. All right. Let's see. 12 line and a 17. I'm gonna break the lines loose and reseat them into the caliper. Also, might I add, none of these brake hoses have, yeah, it's flowing. None of the hard lines, I'll bring in, but none of the hard lines have retainers. They're just there. So I don't really like that, but it is what it is. I'm not going to do anything about them. If they were from, like, you know, make sure you get them so that they're, like, you know, nicely orientated too. If they were like dry rot or cracked or something like that, we'd replace them. I will call the owner and ask him if he does want them replaced though. But as of right now, I can't see warranting replacement of them. Someone is blowing up my phone. Like I said, they're from '07. They're not bad. The car's been, I think, off the road, or at least last tag that was on it was, what, 21, 22, something like that. So it's not, they were flowing up until recently. I guess is what I'm getting at. The hell was that? Usually if they're like true revivals where this thing's been sitting for, you know, 30 years, all order brake hoses without a question. But in this case, because it's only been, what, 3 years, 3 years, 2-3 years, give or take. Could be longer. Someone might just come slapping a thing on. But like I said, they feel fine. We're not going to go into craziness with that. Let's see. So this guy's good for right now. Let me knock out the other side. If developments happen, I'll bring you in. But yeah, this is going a lot slower. That you know, find stuff and see things. What else? Put you there so I don't lose you. But yeah. Let me go on the other side. I'll be back with developments most likely. Same thing, straightforward. Pop off the wheel and oh man, steering on this thing sucks. But yeah, pop off the wheel and do what I just did. Good thing is I don't have to spend, you know, 45 minutes trying to take studs out. So, speed. And of course, this side has the that Allen screw that I was talking about that I was expecting on the other side. So far, only developments. And if this is it, I am okay with it. All right, so, you know, this one took me off 10 minutes. That's good. Let's move to the back. Yeah, everything's on this one. We still got to bleed them, but I mean, that was simple enough. Quit judging me all the time. Back wheel. Hey, we're already missing a lug. And good thing, because these don't have Allens in them. Or at least that one doesn't. So, kind of curious what's going on with this. All right, let me get all my tools rounded up on my cart and we'll start with this massive thing. Sounds like a plan. So far, so good. All right, guys, another day, another fun adventure with this thing. First, this in a 12? Was that the sizes? Yeah. What is going on? Oh, and I did misspeak. These do have, at least these have retainers on them. They're C-clips, or E-clips. I'm gonna have to get it off to show you. Screwdriver. Yeah, fronts don't have anything on them. Rears do, and I'm going to replace those. All right, that's off. Caliper. Will you fit? inverted. Bolt washer. Yeah, I don't think you're fitting in that one. Holy washers. That's the e-brake cable. Just come out of the way, because I should have disconnected you on the bottom first. But I didn't. Because I'm a dumb. I forgot to disconnect the e-brake cable up top. 1 second. There are 10s up here, right? Probably not. Nope. Why would they be? Get out of there. What are you doing? All right, those are out. Do I have slack now? Cable. You should have some. Why? Come on. There we go. Back up. Alrighty. Start getting this stuff on. E-brake. Out. Ooh. Caliper, gone. The hell? Oh. Ooh, we have developments. This doesn't fit. The bracket, because these arms are welded on, they do not fit. So that is not ideal. So what I'm going to do is pull the slide bracket or the mount bracket off and put it in. It's like this side's been machined to accept. So, all right, let's pull this apart now. Always fun when you're working with, you know, new stuff. Beauty about Volkswagens is they're not all the same. I'll get comments that are like, you should do it this way, or it only takes me X amount of time to do something some way. A lot of times these people are talking on their own vehicle. And trust me, on my own vehicle, I can haul butt too. Slide pin out. Oh man, that one's frozen. All right, I'm gonna clean up this bracket, maybe give it a spray. And yeah, we'll transfer it over to the new one. Because I need the slide. Holy crap, you are just on there. Yeah, give me a minute, I gotta work these things out. I'll be back. This is, again, the slow, monotonous stuff that people normally do not see, that takes forever on projects. Not really caring if I catch this on fire. I'm hopefully going to be able to rob the other one off the other. But I need things to work. $15-ish, maybe? Yes. That's what I wanted. Just need to get a couple rotations on this. I really need to change your battery. Yeah. Come on. This is why you're supposed to lube your slide pins. Bo, did you see all the crap that came out? There's more, but not right now. All right, so I'm gonna clean all this up, and I'll be back. Yeah, this is garbage. I'll be back. Well, that went well. Dropped my entire charging bank of batteries on the floor. Where are we? I don't even know anymore. Rotor. Let's pull this one, get a new one on. I know, I'm a bit all over right now. Come on, out. All right, Big Doug. Semi-easy. I'm fine with that. Oh shit, I'm back. Ah, spacer. Yeah, maybe I should move you guys some. Boink. Nope, this one don't need the spacer. This cone, neck, whatever, eccentric, sticks out further. It's a good job getting this one. Yes, every video I state that I do these. Weighted socket. High torque impact. It torques higher, actually, than spec. No, they're not going to fall off. Nut. Or bolts, caliper, bracket. Ooh, these are different. Shoot. How the hell are those in there? All right. We have all sorts of problems. All right. You can probably see it right now. These have these nubs sticking up versus this one, which does not. So we have issues. If I had a mill, I could just fly cut this and be good. All right, new plan. New plan. Let's take this rotor back off. I'm fine. All right, pull this off. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to boop, boop, cut this guy off, put this bracket on, and run this. Which is fine and sucks all at the same time. I also have a huge mess growing. All right, this is going way longer than expected. Had to run to the old Home Depot and get a more flap wheels and cutoffs because, well, not really set up for doing all this custom. Anywho, what I ended up having to do, grinding this as flush as possible, and then grinding the crap out of this back bracket to get clearance to fit, or at least slide on. So now it's on and clearancy. Let's test fit everything and see how bad I did. All right, that is on. Go somewhere because I'm going to need you. Caliper or rotor. Duh. Come on. Oh, I know you fit. Rotor on. All right, brackets or bracket. Yeah, like I said, working on custom stuff is always a pain in the butt. Due to the fact that, you know, you never know what you're getting into. One would think a disc brake kit is all the same. It is not. We are hitting. We got clearance down there. We're hitting up top. See if I can just do a little meet and bend it over. Not a lot, and it looks like it's relaxing back. All right, Prepper. Oh, that's much better. That was definitely movement. And yeah, we should be good right there. I got a decent amount of gap. So, all right. I'm gonna pull this stuff off again. Throw grease into those wheel bearings. Just because I'm here. Oop. Come back. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, test fit. You can come off just a scotch more to make me happy, but it'll be fine. There. That will work. What did I do with the bracket? Oh, it's still on here. Yep, sure did ask that. Slam that on, slam that on. All right, guys, it's the next day. Frustration did set in a bit last night. Not gonna lie on that one. Just everything not working or fitting as it should. New development. Calipers on. Right side caliper. The big problem is right now is the e-brake cable isn't gonna work. It hits the swing arm. So, solution is use the left side caliper on the right side, which creates a slight problem. The bleeder screw's now at the bottom. So I'm gonna test fit, make sure it all fits and works, and this cable is going to work. Because if this cable doesn't work, like the other one, because it runs under, like this. If it still doesn't work on this one, I don't know. I don't have a plan yet on that. But bleeding, it's going to be fun because I'm going to have to bleed it, orientate it up, which is good because it's on a soft line. But all right, this is going extremely well. Yeah, like I said, a lot of it is, well, trial and error for the most part. Again, all stuff's customer supplied. I'm not even, we need pads. The thing is with that is, I'm not even going to say that I would have bought the correct things anyway. Might I have? Could have lucked out. I don't know. But as far as this goes, I can't blame the owner or anybody for it. It's wrong, but at the end of the day, well, we'll make it right. I don't know if, like I said, I don't do too many sand rails that specifically run widened swing arms, which is exactly what this thing has on it. So the fit, form, and function of them, I'm learning as well. I don't know if this kit was these brakes. I mean, they're MB brakes. Here, I'll grab one. Oh, they have definitely seen better days, though. But yeah, it's I mean, it has a part number. I could have probably ordered it by part number, but everything is a complete different orientation than this. Will they work? I hope so. I mean, they're gonna work. The e-brake part is the weird part right now. Am I gonna have a more relaxed? And this is still the old cable. I mean, not really. It doesn't give me any more movement. Yeah, this bracket, looking at even the other one, it comes down further and it's kicked. Yeah. What to do, what to do, what to do. I mean, I can get the cable in there. That's not the problem. The problem is how many times is it going to work before it breaks or binds? That is the problem. All right, we'll go back to the other caliper. Round 357. Oh, and I am going to go back and weld the bracket on. Like I said, right now I'm just trying to get, all right, where's this cable? Right now I'm just trying to get everything to kind of align and fit and work together. The best that I can. Yeah, right there, it's gonna rub on the axle if it goes in any further. Is that boxed? I'm gonna take absolutely everything apart and see if I can mount, because this e-brake is just not right. Take everything apart again and see if I can possibly mount the caliper up top. It's not gonna hurt anything, it's gonna work just the same. But ease and orientation might help me out. I already ground the crap out of that bracket, so it hopefully will swivel without, going to having to grind anymore, because that is one thing I don't want to do. Okay, everything's going terrible. Completely forgot if I orientate this bracket or the caliper to up and down, well, now the pole's on the bottom. So, hindsight, I should have, I don't know, retracted my morals and just used the old brackets with the bad hardware and put the new calipers on. I should have just said, you know what, this is the one project, I'm just gonna, it'd be fine. We'll just, half-ass this one. So, right now, cut the bracket completely off. I'm gonna weld the new bracket, or because, like I said, hitting wise, It's going to end up getting orientated on an upward cock angle, so that this cable will work. Gonna get different calipers? Probably. Am I going to? Nope. We are committed. So basically what I'm gonna do is get to where I'm pretty much happy with it, and where I think I'm gonna be able to sneak the cable in and just mark it and cut. Mark and cut, mark and cut, mark and cut, till, keep marking and cutting until I get happy with a fit. That hopefully should work. And I do not want to cut the control arm to make a cable clearance. This cable's not long enough. Good thing is, this is still the old cable. I do have a new cable. But yeah, for me to have to even possibly use this one, this caliper's gonna have to be way over here. Dumb. Real dumb, guys. Real dumb. Because of the shock, I can't mount it. Front loading. And same thing with this control arm. The caliper hits there. Ideally, I can use the other caliper, put it on this side, if I was able to weld it here, and I can run the cable. But ideally is not ideally what's going to happen in this scenario, because this body hits. Where'd the old bracket go? Wait a minute, let me do some digging real quick, see if I can find something, whether caliper brackets that will work, because like I said, these guys, they're trashed. I can't even get boots. Well, I could probably find boots that'll work, but the insides are just so corroded. I don't like it. I'm trying to sell myself on a bad idea, but the problem is I know what I should be doing, which is not good. Well, not what I'm doing is not good. Yeah, let me ponder. Let me see what I can come up with. Because it's kicking my butt a bit. You know, math right now. I'm not good at it. Oh boy. Things have severely escalated. Nothing I can do is making me happy with trying to reuse that other bracket. I've been at this for about way too long at this point, all because of this stupid e-brake. I also tried to find those calipers and I can't find them. I also can't find that style bracket. So we're in a real Texas pickle. I mean, I've looked at everything. Everything I can find is this style e-brake. So I don't know if they're old or if they're just discontinued. I'm not sure, but I have not been able to find the calipers that were on this thing, which sucks because I would have ordered calipers, put the calipers somewhere and just use the brackets and use these. But so what? We're making a plate, which sucks, but we have to. So already clearance. I don't know if you can tell in here, but I clearanced this corner so that the bracket can drop down further because that was the problem I was having indexing the other bracket. And then by the time it got to where it needs to be, there was enough place to weld on. So we have a new metal or whatever. Now I'm gonna slice this open and just slot this in and then weld it where it is. Not very scientific, but it's going to hopefully work. So give me a minute to unbolt all this stuff, put a slice in, and hopefully something's gonna work. Good news is we still have another side to do. I am having so much fun. All right, don't know how well you can see this, but science happened and it's sort of working. Cable's on. I have that slotted. This drops into place. Everything's still a little loose, but I have clearance up at the top of where the rotor would be. And also I can adjust the bottom when I go to, tack it or weld it in. So now we have a functional freaking rear brake with the correct side. Also, if if you have to go back and hypothetically change this, oh, you can't see me. If you have to hypothetically go back and ever change this caliper, you could buy what's off the shelf and it'll fit this assembly. So let me clean this stuff up, get everything nice and tacked into place where I think everything should go, and yeah, we'll be good. Whew. Man, what a pain in the butt. It is what it is. So, and like I said, still got the other side to do, but at least I know. Oh, tech tip. If you're ever cutting a slot for sheet metal, you can stack, I don't recommend it, but you can stack cutoff wheels to get you the gap you need. Just be careful. I wouldn't go more than 3, just because, the center one has a tendency to start walking around on its own. But, all right, let me get this stuff cleaned up, set up, and then tacked on, and I'll bring you back to show you what we have cobbled. We still have to plumb this too, and bleed the brakes, and do the other side. This is going, well, yes, fast. It is not. All right, before I weld the crap out of this, what is on my screen? Anyway, before I weld the crap out of this, spacing on the bottom, about 4 millimeters. Little bigger on the top. Pads are in, so it is where it should be. Oop. Sorry about the static. Bracket, I'm just gonna, it's tacked in right now. I'm gonna full weld it. I'll bring it in after I get it all squared away. Side 1, almost done. All right, bracket's on. Full welded, all the way around. Top side, bottom side, back side. So now let's see if it all fits, because that's going to be the determining factor. Phone. I don't know what it is with today, but it has been ringing like crazy. Anywho's, where am I? What am I doing? I don't even know. Is anything even real anymore? All right. Rotor. And I will send this thing to the moon, because if it fits, I'm not taking it off again. All the hardware under there is already secured perfectly. Or No, we're gonna test fit it. Just because I gotta paint all that stuff. I mean, I can get to it once if I take the caliper off. Yeah, if I take the caliper off, I can get to it. Not a big deal. All right, moon tune. Dummy, put it on the right way. We got pretty damn good clearance. Clearance on the top stayed. Clearance on, yeah, it's pretty dang even. All right. Bottom sucked in a little bit, but that's fine. It's not hitting anything. Whew. All right, feeling a little bit better right now. Brake caliper and the stupid e-brake. Oh, please. I need the pads. So we'll put the pads in. Full mock-up. Oh, man. On. One mildly done. Cable, it does still have a bit of a hard angle, but it will work, especially with new cable and lubed slides and all that. So everything's on. You can tell probably, oh, if I rotate you this way, we're centered. We're as centered as we can be. Same thing on the bottom. So I call that good. Let me take the caliper back off, paint everything. Make it look mildly pretty and tear into the other side. And then you'll join me when we go back to what we were supposed to be doing, putting calipers on in lines. Because I have, good thing, the only good thing I have to say is the R&D has been done. So I just got to transfer, hopefully, all my ideas relatively quickly onto the other side. At least I don't have to really think so hard, just due to the fact that it's going that way. Does that line fit? Could that be something? Yeah, that's the other thing. I can't find a caliper with the hydraulic out the top. They're all out the sides. Like I said, I looked. At this point, it's too late to even find one if someone knows where I can get them, unfortunately. But I mean, that's just how it is. So, and at the end of the day, whether I did it this way or if I found the other calipers, you really didn't save any money, unfortunately. Because I don't even know if those calipers, if you do find them, would work with whatever the hell was on here. All right, real quick. Just started tearing into this old one. Where's the other bracket? Someone made this kit work with the caliper brackets that were there. That swoop here that I was fighting on the other bracket, trying to make it work on this assembly. Problem, or not the problem I was fighting. Well, this one is actually, I don't know, well, I was zooming or focus, but this is actually a disc brake bracket that someone made work. Should have paid attention. Well, because it was cut here too as well. On the old one. But yeah, someone made basically one of these brackets, what I was trying to do, work with the calipers they had for this. It wasn't built for, these things didn't come with caliper mounts, I guess is what I'm getting at. So let me keep on keeping on. But yeah, I figured, like I said, I saw it, and I was like, hey, because I've spent way too much time with the other one. Also, whoever's done like the welds on these things, man, they're very, very erratic. Backside's good. I don't know why they welded the crap out of it, but they did. Anywho, yeah, let me keep doing what I was doing, but I figure I'd just chime in with that little tidbit of stuff. Whew. So that was all. Hey guys, the next day, the other side's mounted. Also, tech tip, welding by braille. Don't recommend it. I'm all puffy today. Anywho's, let's see if all of my fun fighting and complaining was worth it. And if these, if the e-brakes are actually going to e-brake. Because I'm already set up for disappointment because, you know, such is life. All right, e-brake cables. Haven't even opened the pack yet, but they look like they're the same cable. So, hopefully they are. Yeah, they look it. This has an end on it. Are you going to thread up or are you going to stick? All right, well, that's why we have cable savers. All right, what I'm going to do, or what I'm going to attempt to try to do, is I'm going to put solder on this before I cut it. So hopefully I don't splay the cable. And then I have something I could, you know, say polish back to get a cable saver on, because the kit did come with cable savers. So let me do this real quick and I'll be right back. Not the absolute prettiest of jobs, but it's there. Hopefully I can cut through it with my side snips now. Yep. Like I said, I could polish that to fit it into one of the cable savers if I can find what I did with them. Like I said, it keeps the cable from exploding, but yeah, I can polish that and then get this put in, or I can even punch that out a little bit. And again, same thing with this one, just quick solder. Like I said, it keeps the ends from exploding, which I do like. Pliers. So I can slide the spring back and hook it. Just so I can slide the spring back and hook it. There we go. Load the caliper, bolt it on, hopefully for the last and final time. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. Bolt. Impact. I can live with that angle. Where'd that screwdriver go? Tighten up this. I can live with that. All All right, soft line. Because I'm here. Snug. I'm already getting tagged by mosquitoes. Stay. $12. Final snug. All right, that's on. Should hopefully be good. Let me do the other thing, same thing to the other side, and I'll be right back. And we'll go in the cabin, attach these cables, and hopefully they freaking work. Well, bleed the system, and then I'll actuate the cables. I don't want to have, or I don't want to create, oh, there's my 12. I don't want to create an issue that may or may not exist due to the fact that I don't have a bled system. All right, guys, lines are on. Got the cap off the master. It has fluid in it, so I guess we're good there. There we go. Let's see if this thing bleeds. I think I mentioned this does have jammers, so I'm hoping we're not going to have issues fighting them. I can't see what I'm doing. Well, it's going somewhere. We're starting to get spring back. Stuff come out of there? Oh yeah, we're still bubbling. All right, I'm gonna switch over to the driver side so I can monitor this a bit. It's a, crap. Like I said, this does have jammer handles, so, and they're single out, dual out, so basically I'm hoping I can get all the air out of that without having to take them off because there are no bleeds on them. But, well, if I put it there so I can see it, I don't know, put it there so I can see it. Bowls. More bubbles. Lots of bubbles. The one problem I did notice with this system, well, it's a single master. But all the lines are teed together. So I also don't know if I'm drawing off the front cylinder, sucking air back in from the fronts. It shouldn't be, but that was a good chunk of air. Move back over to passenger side. I know, super exciting. Move back over here to where I can't see. And, well, maybe I can, I don't know. I haven't tried. See if we can get the rest out. place the bottle directly behind, I can see what's going on. Like somewhere here. Keep an eye on it for me. Ugh. Oh yeah, genius. Bubbles. I'm hoping all the air's out of the e-brake or the jammers, and all I'm fighting right now is piston, which is what it seems like. Let's hit it up the front. Come on, Caps. Boink. I might be able to see it. Yeah. Hopefully the fronts are going to be an easy, quick bleed. And I just have to get the air out of the calipers. Oh shit, I got brakes on the front already. Yeah, I think this line, because I just, oh yeah, I think I bled the other side too. I think the way they have this system is it was actually mildly reverse bleeding, which weird I know, or weird to say, but I have seen stuff like that happen. Again, it all depends on how these lines work or how the original person built this system. Oop, don't lose you. But yeah, I'll show you. We already have brakes on this side. Loose. Brakey. Loose. So we'll get whatever else is out, hopefully. Blink. See? I don't know what the hell that chocolate milk looking stuff is, but it's coming out. Move around to the passenger side one more time. Just make sure all stuff's out of it. Like I said, there's some weird funk that pumped out of this. Oop. Gravity. So it was either in the caliper or, well, just in the line still. But I will do my due diligence and make sure that if it is in the lines, everything is flushed at this point. Plus, I got to lower the master cylinder level anyway. I know I didn't swing you around. Ah! Whew! I have to dump that fluid. But yeah, that bottle, you can't see what I'm doing. Brakes on. We're going to assume the rears are good. We have a pedal. It feels good. Let's put this master on, or the cap on, and move to attaching these e-brake cables, which I'm going to have to shorten a hell of a lot more significantly now that I look at it. They are very long. Locking, unlocking. All right. Where are you going? Let me figure something out for this inside because, like I said, these gotta cut them down. I might just cut them and make the lengths work. All right, give me a second to gather some thoughts. I gotta change a battery, maybe swap a memory card because you guys are running low on the minutes. But no leaks, so that's a good thing so far. I'll be right back. Oh, is the jammers jam? Rolling. Oh man, it's hard to roll. Loose. Oh yeah. Loose. Yeah. That one might be a little out of adjustment, but the jammers jam. Yeah! Kick you out of the way. I'll be back. All right, guys, bad filming angle as normal, but what do we got going on here? A mess. Just there. Go there. All right. E-brake cables. I'm not going to solder them like I did, mainly because they were an easier, or they are an easier run than what I was initially expecting. I didn't know if they were going to catch on itch. I didn't know if they were going to catch on anything going up that tube. And usually when they do, they, flail out, splay. So right now, I don't feel the need to actually do that. Make sure he's getting the saddles. Pull that through. Oh, hand cramp. Come on, spin. In the saddle, out of the saddle. If you didn't know, on the bottom of these e-brakes, I'll show you when I pull it up. There's like a saddle these cables have to run in. If you're out, you're gonna have a bad day. All right. Make sure your slack's pulled out of them. And then kind of guess on where you want to cut this cable. Remember, this is the adjuster. So typically I'll cut them just a little shy so that I can, run up the adjuster to get e-braking. I hear motorbikes. We'll go right about here. Oh, I might just get my cutoff wheel. I don't know. Oh, they will cut. Sometimes you can't cut cable. Even though I just used these, I don't have the solder to back them. Slide that in. Make a mess. Tighten this grub. Screw down. Or at least, shit, that went right through the seat. Pull it up just a little to get that through. And I can go back and obviously shorten this cable a little later if I need to. Shoot. Where the hell did you go? Let me get a magnet. I'll be back. All right, I just punched this thing out just like a size bigger. Hopefully to compensate for these damn cables. Like I said, this is why I typically tape them. Or solder them. so they don't do the dumb things that they're currently doing. Cutoff wheel works equally as well. Stop fighting me every turn. There we go. Up. Need you to rotate just enough so I can get an Allen and tighten your tightener. Slide you down. Crap. All right. Now, moment of truth. Was all this worth it? Free. I still got to put a cotter in this. Don't let me forget. Free. Go to the other side because I got my battery charger on it too. Ooh, I got the hiccups. Free. E-brake. See if I can watch the mechanism. Slack's being taken up out of both of them. E-brake is up, it should be applied. Oh yeah. Yippers. Will it release? Is the angle good enough? And it releases. Oh, that's just CV joint. Oh. All right. I'm going to throw some cotter keys in, a couple little clips. And the brake lines, like I said, they're missing. And wrap up this video because I'm done. I still need to get a shifter thing. Did the brakes still brake? Oh yeah, still good pedal. Whew. A little worried, not going to lie. All right, yeah, like I said, let me do some little wrap-up work, cotter key that. Everything's tight. I went back and did tighten everything, so the brakes are tight, everything like that. But yeah, just want to call this one done because, boy, was it a nightmare. I'm just happy, yes, going through all this trouble. While it did take probably close to 8 hours to get them on. I know it sounds ridiculous, but trying to figure stuff out is, you know, math. They work, so I'm happy with that. They'll engage and they disengage, so hopefully the customer or client is happy. But all right, I'll be back. All right, guys, going to cap off this episode on the brake job on this car. Not gonna lie, I'm probably 9+ hours into doing this. You figure about an hour and some change, maybe 2 for the front, and the rest in the rear with re-engineering absolutely everything. But the good thing is they do spin. Oh, I did get the hardware in, and they stop. I did get all the new hardware in for the wheels. So these are actually put on correct ball seat versus conicals. So it's on. I think the next thing, or brakes work, e-brake works. You know, like I said, if it wasn't for needing an e-brake, job's done, easy peasy. But because he wanted e-brake, and he also ordered a kit with an e-brake, I'll put one on. Might as well have one because this is also basically a single port master cylinder. So honestly, if it was a dual port master or dual master, I'd be a little less hesitant to have an emergency brake. If I lost, like, say, the fronts, I'd still hopefully have the rears and vice versa. But because if you lose the master, or a line in this case, you lose everything, an emergency brake is nice to have. A actual, cable operated emergency brake. It's a safety thing. Even if, say the owner didn't want the emergency brake after, say, all the debacle of trying to get it to work, I'm not sure if I would be comfortable letting this thing leave as street use, because it's, like I said, Project Street Legal, street use without having a functional secondary brake system. Either that, or I'd be putting or making a dual reservoir, or it'd be the pedal cluster would go to a dual master at that point. Just like I said, it's for safety. You lose brakes, you're screwed. And like I said, without having a functional mechanical secondary rears, it might just be the emergency make your car smell funny lever. Don't know how well it's going to work on speed, but you at least have something. But with that said, my rambling's over. Next episode on this lovely car, my favorite. Been looking so forward to this. I mean, we got so much more to do, but yes, it's electrical time. Gonna wire this car. Most of the parts that I've been ordering are coming in. Due to my also GM mental repertoire, I knew what the hell went in here. That's a turn lens for a Silverado OBS. So happened to look at mine. I was like, that looks very familiar as far as a side. So I got that. Actually, I had that one in my back shop for my truck. I misordered. So I have 2 new ones coming in, and we'll have 2 new lights on there. So that was a little worried what the hell actually went in there or what I was going to do with it. I'm just going to fill it with what's in there. I'm rambling. Anyway, stay tuned to the next episode where we get hopefully everything working. That's going to be fun. Yes. Anywho's, if you like this episode, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you, we will chit chat. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you on the next one. This is fun.